I've crunched the numbers, spread the cuts along strategic boards, and now my favorite bench to make and sell, which used to take 2 2x4s and a 2x6, takes only 3 2x4s and is a lot more solid, something comments have pointed out that is now fixed. To be able to use only 3 2x4s, you'll have to be precise about what comes from what 2x4. The first one is simple, I cut it in thirds. It'll be cut in 15 and 3/4 inch cuts later, but it'll be a lot easier to process as 32-inch cuts for now. The second one, cut 2 40-inch cuts from it, which will be the 2/3 of the bench top, keep the rest, which will become a 15 and 3/4 inch piece later as well. For the last one, cut the final bench top piece at 40 inches, then a brace at 36 inches. Keep the rest again for a single 15 and 3/4 inch part. The reason I keep all those parts longer is for the joiner, the table saw, and the planer. It would be a lot to do as 15-inch parts and a little bit more unsafe. On the joiner, I got them all square. If you don't have one, rip both sides on the table saw next. Then do the same for the planer. On the table saw, I ripped them all to 3 1/4 inch. No specifics on any piece. Same for the planer, a single pass on each to get everything squared up. Now that everything is milled nice and square, I go back to the miter saw with a stop block and cut all my 8, 15 and 3/4 inch parts. Make sure to remove all the ends and add fresh cuts. You have plenty of wood for it. Take 4 of those 15 and 3/4 inch parts and trace from one corner to the opposite side an inch from the edge. Repeat for all 4 pieces. Cut that out on the bandsaw or jigsaw, and hopefully you have a joiner or at least a hand plane for next. As straight as that cut was, it definitely was not furniture straight, so the joiner fixes that with a few simple passes. It's one of the many uses of the joiner that I just can't live without now. If you want a build guide to follow along, cut list and everything you need to do it without the video, check out the description for details. While at it, please like and subscribe. They help the channel a ton, reaching thousands of new people a month. Thanks to all subscribers. Time for the glue ups, and there's a few, starting with the simplest one. Glue up the 3 40-inch boards to become the bench top. So get one side really nice, choose wisely. Glue and clamp, then put aside. For the legs, put 2 angled pieces. The flat edge against the table, sandwiching 2 normal 2x4s flat on the table. Glue and clamp, then put aside as well. They'll be trimmed, so don't obsess over alignment. While this dries, do the only job you can for now, which is the new improvement to the bench, which I've had comments mentioning it could rack if hit hard enough from the sides. With the old way, I'd just do the dados in the sides of the legs, which would let the brace rack. I didn't realize it was really a problem, but might as well fix it in all my designs. Better late than never. Now I add the notch an inch deep into the brace, which will meet the longer notch on the side legs, stabilizing it left to right. Cut that out as well on the bandsaw. I didn't plane the pieces for the bench top a lot earlier because I plan to do it now as a full piece. As you can see, it's quite a few passes, but it gets it nice and thin. It makes a way nicer bench. Trim off both sides on the miter saw. Do the same with the legs, starting by the top, then using a stop block to do both bottoms equally. This will give you a much cleaner result than sanding. Now do the same notch as earlier but deeper, 2¼ inches, and the thickness of the brace. Cut that out on the bandsaw as well. Clean everything up, get the pieces sanded, then get everything ready for assembly. Put some glue in the notches, then drop in the brace, aligning it together, which avoids having to measure again, and it keeps it there while you work. I pre-drill about halfway down the 2x4 with a 3/4 inch spade bit. Drop in the base to the least nice side of the top, then use those 90-degree connectors to attach them together. Make sure to remove all the glue. Then it's ready to go. I've been selling those unpainted for weeks, with great success. People love a project and I love skipping paint. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and see you next time.